Hello and welcome to Turbo Thumbs. I am Rasta Joe, and this is Thumb Through, and we are thumbing through The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening DX for the Game Boy Color. Let's go check it out.
Alright, here we are, back again. Let's dodge that guy. Forget how to get to the desert. Whatever, we'll figure it out. But we can go get a key item. Can I do this now? Wait, let's do it. So this time, thought I'd talk about drugs. Don't do drugs, kids. I know I said at one time, don't do drugs unless you want to. But, yeah, you really shouldn't. I've done several drugs in my lifetime. I've tried more drugs than I care to admit. Can't wait for my parents to see this one. You got 50 rupees! Very nice. Ooh, we're getting close to enough money for the bow. Anyway, so yeah, smoke cigarettes, smoke marijuana, which usually just called weed, smoke dirty blunts, so there's cocaine, I did mushrooms, whippets, what else have I done? Oh, what's it called? Salvia? Oh my gosh. Salvia's easily the craziest. But yeah, but don't do drugs. Like, I used to smoke weed, like, pretty much every day. When it first started out, I was in high school, and, well, let's start with cigarettes, because about a week after I turned 18, I bought my first pack of cigarettes. And I think that was more of a gateway drug than anything else. Whoa, that one guy just, like, disappeared. Because I feel like that led to smoking weed. Smoking weed led to everything else, so... cigarettes are the gateway drug. Don't let anybody tell you it's just marijuana. Because while that is also a gateway drug, I feel like smoking cigarettes are what really made me think it was okay to go ahead and try bigger and nastier things. But anyway, let's see, the first time I smoked weed... Oh, here we go. You've got the ocarina! You should learn to play many songs. Sorry, had an alarm going off there. Learn to play many songs! So, we tried it at my friend's house, and I really didn't get high the first time. I did feel a little giggly, but I think that might have just been contact high from the guy who smoked us out the first time. He was high, I'm sure, but I wasn't high that time. Let's do this real quick.
Hey, that's a nice ocarina you have there. Will you accompany me as I sing?
I'll let you hear the song.
So, how do you like it? It's really touching, isn't it? Does it stick in your mind?
Yes. Because if I say no, we're gonna have to go through that again. You've learned the Ballad of the Windfish. This song will always remain in your heart.
Please remember this song. You should play it every once in a while to keep it fresh in your mind.
First time I played this game, I took that literally. And so, like, every once in a while, I'd pull out the ocarina and play the song real quick. Because I thought maybe I was going to forget it. But anyway, the first time I really got high from smoking weed was... you can see we're going to get more songs for the ocarina here. The ocarina is kind of annoying. I'm going to put it way out of the way here. It's annoying to select, because it makes you go into this, like, pick a song screen. But anyway. What was I saying? Oh yeah. For the first time I really got high, this guy we knew supplied it, and I had a sleepover at my house. And, there were, I think, 3 people with us. It was me, my friend Mel, friend Tim, and Ryan. Ryan was the one who was supplying us with the weed we were smoking that night, but we didn't have anything to smoke out of. So, which was weird. You'd think the guy with the weed would have something to smoke with. But, so we had to sleep over at my house, and we had nothing to smoke with. So, I had this little thing that some candy had come in. And I kept it just because it looked so weird. It was like a slice of lime with this, like, crazy face on it. And it was definitely perfect for making a smoking piece out of. Because all we did was poke a hole, or poked 2 holes in one side to be the hole that you smoke through. And let's see, east from the village. I wonder where that damn desert is. Anyway, so crap. I really forget where the hell that place is. Oh, you know what? We can do the color dungeon. Let's do that. So anyway, yeah, we poked a couple holes in this thing. It was just made of plastic, and the other end had a door, like a little tiny door that opened up so you could get the candy out. So we just broke that off. Well, you know what? There's another picture we can take here. Let's do that real quick.
Hi, it's me, the photographer. You seem curious about Grandpa Ulrira. I'll call this Link Discovers Ulrira's Secret.
Fantastic. So anyway, we broke the door off, and then we used tin foil to make a bowl on that side. And, yeah, so we just made our little piece that way. And then we went out on the roof of my house, because you could just climb out my... Oops, hold on. You could just climb out my window onto the roof. We did that. We went out there, and we sneaky beer. And do you want to read this book? Yes. New World of Color, Under the 5 Gravestones. 1 down, 2 left, 3 up, 4 right, 5 up. Okay, so 5 up. That's pretty much all I have to remember. The others, I don't have to remember the pattern. Try with all your might. Open a new path. Whoever is worthy receives the power of color. I wonder what the world of color is. That may have been in Link's voice? Anyway. So, I take my first hit, and I don't even think I was the first one to hit it. But I take my first hit, and instantly throw up in my mouth. And I run, I like, scoot over to the side of the roof, and I just barf off the roof. And it was nighttime out, it wasn't like the middle of the day or anything. So none of my neighbors hopefully saw what we were doing. Probably should have done it in my closed room, but oh, I forgot, Chef Drew was there too. Anyway, I'll just call him Andrew. I don't know if I want to out him, but whatever. Anyway, so yeah, I puke off the roof, but I didn't pussy out, I kept going, and I do that? And so we all finished smoking, and I didn't know what to do with the bowl, So I hit it in the rain gutter. And that'll come up again later. I hit it in the rain gutter. And we climb back into the house. And I'm like pissed off because I didn't feel high. I was like, this is bullshit. I tried this weed for nothing. What's the deal? It won't move. I want the heart. Oh, got it. So I'm like pissed off. I'm like, I'm not high. This weed stuff is bullshit and blah blah blah, whatever. And I'm like trying to be smart. I'm like, okay, I want to make sure none of the weed smell gets out. Very like that. And so I go to light some incense, and the second I spark the lighter, the weed hits me, and the flame just mesmerizes me, and I'm just staring at it. And Drew, it must have hit Drew right about the same time too, because he runs over and starts playing with the flame. And hold on, let me do this real quick.
Our collectors are never the same. Our colors are never the same. If I am red, he is blue. If he is red, I am blue. What color is my cloth? You're blue. Don't tell anyone. Do you have the powder? If not, you must go back.
I'm trying to read it in what I think a skull voice would be.
Our colors are never the same. If I am red, he is blue. If he is red, I am blue. What color is my cloth? Red. Don't tell anyone. The Fairy Queen is waiting for you.
So yeah, this dungeon was not in the original version, and I think you can only get to it in the Game Boy if you're playing on a Game Boy Color or later system, which I guess this counts as a Game Boy Advance. So anyway, Drew runs over and starts playing with the flame of the lighter, and this is just the funniest thing I've ever seen. To my high bitch self. Oh, nice, free powder. So I start laughing, he starts laughing, and we're both just dying, laughing our asses off at seeing him do this. There's probably you just gotta turn them all blue, and that's how it goes. And so we're laughing our asses off, and like the other guys are asking what's so funny, and I'm like about to tell them, and I forget what I'm laughing at. I cannot for the life of me remember why I was laughing, and suddenly that becomes the funniest thing I've ever heard. And I just can't stop laughing about it. And so, again, Drew and I are just dying laughing our asses off. And, what was it? The next thing I remember was I look over at Tim, and he just looks so long. Like his body just looks like distortedly long or something. And I remember that being hilarious, and Tim didn't smoke with us. He was not interested in doing weed. He was more than happy to watch us goof around and make fun of us. Whoops. Got another owl statue thing. So, yeah, he just watched and messed with us, and he was pretty stupid. I remember at some point in the night, we all got the munchies, super hungry, and I go down, so we're all, like, terrified of my parents finding out that we're doing this, including myself, but, you know, we're all starving of the munchies, so I go downstairs, and I believe it was after my parents went to bed at this point. But I go downstairs, and I go in the fridge, and all I can find is bread, jelly, and some saltines. So I take that back to the room, and and I don't really remember much after that point. But all I know is the next morning we wake up, and all of our pockets and wallets are full of crackers. And apparently at some point, Mel or Andrew or somebody had decided to create their own nation. Here is your clue. Make all the red blue. Wow, fantastic. Fantastic clue. So anyway, yeah, he decided to make his own nation, and crackers were the currency for that country. Just so much crackers. Like, literally all of our pockets were filled to the brim with crackers, and just our wallets too. I forget where it is exactly, but there's a breakable wall somewhere. We got mini boss time.
I am no weakling. Your pitiful sword is no match for me.
Well, I'm not going to use my sword on you. I'm going to use magic fucking powder. Ow! Oh shit. Now I can beat you up. Oh, you think you're clever? Ah, damn it. Damn it, come here, you rat bastard. Got you, son. Yeah, got him dead. Okay, so yeah, that was the first time I got high. Oh, there's one more thing. I went downstairs a few days later. It rained, and if you remember, I mentioned that the piece that we used got left in the rain gutter. So, alright, we got the boss key. So the rain washed it out into the middle of our driveway, I guess. Yeah, what is that room? And yeah, my parents found it. I think it was my dad who confronted me. He said, "I know what this is, and like, don't do it again," or you know, something deadly like that. I'm gonna fucking die. And so he threw the piece in the garbage, and yeah, later I went in the garbage and I pulled it out because I wanted that piece back, and I don't think I ever actually used it again. I think I just threw it away myself.
What a greedy fool. You want more power? A buffoon like you might as well give up and go home.
I think I used to beat this guy with bomb arrows too. I'm being a little pain in the ass. Oh, these fucking rocks! Ah! Be able to jump. You got more potion before I came in here? Damn it! Just die, you bastard! Fucking die! Oh, your damn bouncy rocks! Yes! Whew. Close one. So yeah, I took that piece back. I'll tell some more drug stories next time, I guess. That took a lot longer than I thought. And, we're kind of out of time, so I'll finish this here, and and more drug stories next time. Yay! Actually, we got a little bit more time. Let me do this puzzle real quick, because I found the solution. You just hit the ones that were originally red, and there you go. And I think this is the problem. Yeah, Where is that room? Oh, get rid of these old dudes. I don't want to really end the video without the story being told, but... Oh, Fairy, come here. Come to Daddy, please! But, you know, we got time to kill, and, you know, I want to make more progress in this, which is why I'm doing 20-minute videos instead of, like, 15-minute videos. Okay. Ah, damn it, I don't have a key. Alright. Yeah, we'll come back next time for more drug story fun.
Alright, so that's it for this time on Thumb Through. If you like what you've seen here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. You can also follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/turbothumbs or on Twitter at twitter.com/turbo_thumbs. And I forgot where I was going there for a sec. Anyway, that's it for this time on Thumb Through. I have been Rasta Joe, and thank you for checking out Turbo Thumbs.